This has always been a fascinating topic for many. They will even be enlightened to hear that, according to Forbes, the capital of Europe's billionaires has soared to $3 trillion, as the world's wealthiest have managed to avoid the financial implications of the coronavirus pandemic. Forbes recently published its list of the world's billionaires for 2021, including 628 European billionaires, rising from 511 the year before. They are collectively $1 trillion wealthier than they were a year ago, implying that the global epidemic year has been profitable for the ultra-rich. In this video, we will talk about the 10 richest European billionaires, as well as what made them billionaires. Let's begin. Number 10. Vladimir Putin. The $27 billion in net worth, Vladimir Putin is the chairman of the Interrose conglomerate and has interests in mining, energy, metals, finance, real estate, retail, technology, tourism, and various other fields. Just after the collapse of the Soviet Union and after the reconstruction that followed in Russia, he made most of his money right from the early through the mid-1990s. One interesting thing about him is that he grew his fortune through the highly controversial loans for shares scheme. He recognized that he and Russian President Vladimir Putin have a close relationship. He is worth billions thanks to his stakes in companies like Nornickel Palladium and nickel manufacturer and Petrovax Farm, a pharmaceutical agency. Number 9. Alexei Mordashov. Alexei Mordashov, $29.1 billion in net worth, is a chairman of the World Steel Association, and he was born in 1965. He is also recognized as being one of Rossiya Bank's shareholders. He is the finance director of a Russian steel plant who purchased stock in this company and was subsequently appointed as the CEO. The Severstal Group was formed as an outcome of this corporation. In 2018, Alexei Mordashov transferred his Nordgold and TUI stock to a holding company so that his sons, Nikita and Kirill, could gain additional business experience. Mordashov is worth nearly $29.1 billion when his entire family's possessions are considered. Number 8. Len Blavatnik. The $32 billion in net worth, Len Blavatnik can be described as a philanthropist and businessman who holds dual citizen status in both the United Kingdom as well as the United States. He made his millions through his conglomerate corporation, Access Industries. This is a privately held multinational business establishment that functions by investing in natural resources, chemicals, real estate, media, telecommunications, and venture capital all through the United States, Europe, Latin America, and Israel. In the year 2011, he attempted to bring Warner Music to the United States, ushering in a whole new world of superstars and their entourages. His annual event aboard his 164-foot yacht, Odessa, which is particularly modest by his oligarch peers' standards, highlights the Cannes Film Festival. Number 7. Giovanni Ferrero. Giovanni Ferrero is $35.1 billion in net worth. He is the 7th richest man in the world. He is also known as the son of Michel Ferrero, the founder of the multinational confectionery company Ferrero. Upon completing his education in the United States, he moved back to Rome to carry on the family business. He and his brother Pietro took over as CEO of Ferrero in 1997. Then an unfortunate event occurred wherein his brother passed away. After that, he became the sole CEO in 2011. Then he handed over the CEO title in the year 2017 after employing Lapo Savalti to replace him and take his spot. Finally, following his father's death, he assumed full ownership of the company. Number 6. Dieter Schwarz. Dieter Schwarz is the 6th richest person in Europe. He is $36.9 billion in net worth. Dieter Schwarz is a German entrepreneur and is also prominent as the son of Joseph Schwarz. In 1930, he established the Schwarz Group supermarket chain. After graduating from high school, Schwarz began assisting his father in his business. Dieter Schwarz Foundation, a Heilbronn-based non-earnings charitable organization, is controlled by Germany's wealthiest man. Kaufland, which is a hypermarket chain, as well as Lidl, which is a grocery store chain, are both owned by the company. In 1977, following his father's demise, he assumed ultimate responsibility as the chairman and chief executive. Number 5. Beat Heister and Carl Albrecht Jr. $39.2 billion in net worth, Beat Heister and Carl Albrecht Jr. are up next on this list of the richest European billionaires. Carl Albrecht Sr.'s kids formed the Aldi supermarket chain in Germany in partnership with his brother Theo Sr. fairly soon after World War I. The chain currently has venues in many parts of Europe, China, as well as Australia. Carl Albrecht Sr. died in 2010, which led to his children inheriting his wealth and a stake in the company. Their combined net worth is estimated to be somewhere around $39.2 billion. Number 4. Francois Pinault. Francois Pinault's net worth is $42.3 billion. He is Europe's fourth richest man. He is indeed the chairman as well as the chief executive officer of Kering, formerly known as PPR, which is a French luxury item maintenance company. He is also a French businessman. Not just this, he is also the owner as well as president of the group Artemis, which is a French keeping company. Francois-Henri Pinault is the son of Francois Pinault, a business magnate and art collector who established PPR. He began his career as a student at HEC School of Management. He and his wife have been estimated to be worth $42.3 billion after acquiring the French jewelry house known as Boucheron, the British fashion house Balenciaga, and also Alexander McQueen, who is currently 84 years old. Number 3. Francois Bettencourt Meyers. Francois Bettencourt Meyers, whose net worth is calculated to be around $73.6 billion, is not just a French writer, but also a profound member of the L'Oréal SA Board of Directors. Francois Bettencourt Meyers is the only child of Lillian Bettencourt, who is the company's majority shareholder. He inherited her mother's wealth when she died in the year 2017. She is currently recognized as one of the world's wealthiest individuals, and she is also at the top of Forbes magazine's list of the world's richest women billionaires. Bettencourt Meyers is best known as the heiress of the world's most prestigious cosmetics company. However, one should know that she also has a distinguished academic career. She is a gifted author who has written several books on Jewish-Christian relations, as well as Greek mythology. Number 2. Amancio Ortega. The $77 billion in net worth, Amancio Ortega is the second wealthiest man in Europe. There is no doubt why he is in this position. He is an erstwhile chairman of Zara. Not just this, he is also a Spanish businessman. He began his business enterprise in 1975 while still married to Zara. By 2009, his empire had grown to include Massimo Dutti, Zara Home, Kitty's Class, Oysho, Pull & Bear Temp, Stradivarius, and Bershka. According to reports, he's made a significant contribution from his riches over the years to build an extensive portfolio of assets that is estimated to be worth $17.2 billion. Number 1. Bernard Arnault. Yes, now we have finally come to the ultimate richest billionaire of Europe. His net worth is somewhere around $201.6 billion. He is Bernard Arnault. Bernard is an art collector, business investor, and even a French investor. Unfortunately, during the COVID-19 pandemic, his fortune nosedived as sales of high-end items dropped to new lows. Conglomerates. So this is the list of the top 10 richest European billionaires. Comment down what you learned from this video.